Yep, there it is. Oblivion Remastered. That's what it's called. Fuck it. It's okay. Doesn't really matter. Maybe. That's interesting. This fucking guy took a Ford Ranger, took the engine out and modified it to where he put 2 fucking outboard motors in it. And it fucking runs. Hell of a lot of smoke, though. There you go. We got Birdman in the house. Oh, I've even got one today. Okay. That's fair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He will watch this video, of course. Whoa, hold on 1 second. Before you get too far, is your mic on YouTube? Because Birdman was saying he couldn't hear a word you were saying.
Wait a minute, how the fuck are you hearing what I'm saying?
I'm in Discord with you.
No, that doesn't make sense. I had my
Because I had the stream muted. I hear you on Discord.
Homie, I had the fucking mic muted on my fucking mix board here.
Something else, because I've heard you this whole time.
Testing 1 2 1 2 check cash 1 2.
He says he can hear you now.
All right, I'm gonna have to fucking pop it off with all the shit that I just said. I'm gonna have to say again. Okay, just set that on the table. So I'm gonna have to pop off with all the shit that I just said again.
While you're doing that, I'm on grab a quick drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm gonna start the stream off with some good stuff, and then I'm gonna talk about the ATF. If you like my fucking rants, stick around because, you know, it's gonna happen. Stay a while and listen. I am gonna talk about the ATF. I have a bit of a fucking bone to pick with them. I am, for the record, fully expecting my fucking IOI to watch this stream. I do know his real name at this point, but we are going to refer to him as Michael Badinsky, which is in fact not his real name, because I don't know if these people want their names going out into the public, and this man hasn't fucking done anything bad to me, so I'm not going to put him on blast. I've never even talked to this man yet. So, last week we didn't do the Kekfest, and I really should cover more of that when Chad gets back. But I went shooting with the mayor last week.
Oh, nice.
I let him fire the first shot out of the gun.
That's fucking cool, dude. That's cool of you.
And I've had that gun for like 6 months, working and functional, and have not fired it or even really hardly looked at it at all.
Okay.
Because I was like, this is going to sit here until this man has a chance to shoot it, because he like inherited it from his dad, and then he gave it to me and I fixed it.
Right. That's only right. I get that.
So it felt like the right thing to do, so I did it. So that was a really nice shooting trip. I'm pretty chill with the rest of his family now, and the place that we went to go shoot, I've been given an open invitation to come out there and shoot whenever I want.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is fucking great, because they have a property that's big enough that I could shoot out to like 300 yards.
Hey, a free range is always good.
and it's close enough that I could practically walk to it. It's beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I am going to spare... Normally I'd wait until about 15 minutes in to do something like this. I'm going to... I know he's going to want to watch it, so I'm going to extend a little bit of fucking professional courtesy to my IOI, who's probably going to watch this, wanting to know what I have to say and wanting to know my thoughts. I have had a decent period of highs and lows this week when it comes to the ATF. So I've been under the understanding, and part of the reason why I've been so fucking pissed, well, maybe not even really pissed, more aggravated or annoyed. Like, I'm not like seething with rage or anything. I'm just like, you know, fucking goddamn it, you know. One of the things that's really... There's a couple of things about this situation with the ATF that has bothered me. So for those of you who don't know, I am trying to open up a gun shop, French Creek Arms. You can follow us on Facebook. I try to share gun-related memes, and... I need to edit my address on there. It's not 109 and a half, it's 111 and a half. What the fuck? Giving people bad directions. Fake news. And I got some shit to say about Trump too. God, this is a content-loaded week, and a lot of it is about guns. So, the ATF on their website says 60 days for a Form 7, which is your application for a federal firearms license. For those of you who are in other countries and don't know dick about fuck, the federal firearms license is basically Big Daddy government's permission slip to sell guns. Contrary to what the media would have you believe, like, I can't just fucking throw a Glock 19 in the mail and fucking send that bitch to Chad directly.
Right.
like I can't do that. I wish we could, but that's a whole other discussion. So I need a federal firearms license in order to conduct business. So on I think March 12th, I mailed my FFL application out to the licensing center, and I believe it's in Washington State. They received it on the 15th. They took my money on the 19th. This is back in March, mind you. So I was thinking that the application was supposed to be 60 days from when they take your money. Which 60 days from when they took my money would have been 2 days ago. So that was an area of confusion for me because I have since found out the deadline's different. And it's not really posted anywhere. You have to like look through fucking regulations and laws and shit. Like they don't post it on their website. So on I'm gonna just rehash my timeline. Yeah, March 11th or March 12th, I sent in my fucking FFL application. And then they received it. And then, yeah, they snatched my fucking $200.
Of course.
So, after March 19th, like, I didn't follow up with them or contact them or do anything. I was like, fuck it. Like, the experiences I've had dealing with the Kansas IOI people before, they've seemed pretty squared away. So, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just let them do their job. They'll get back with me, right? So on May 1st, in my mind, we're getting pretty close to that 60 days now, right? So I send them an email. I send the Federal Firearms Licensing Center an email like, hey, like, I got my application in, like, what's going on? They basically didn't give me very much in the way of answers. You know what? Maybe actually, let me go ahead and let me pull up my email, and I will quote the fucking scripture here because I want to talk about and discuss this as accurately as I can and as fairly as I can. I sent them an email. Hey, can you tell me the status on my FFL application? So they sent me back. Thank you for contacting the ATF Federal Firearms Licensing Center. Your application was received, processed, and forwarded to your local ATF office for approval. You should be contacted by them soon. Reference number 5611 blah blah blah. So I replied back. Now, they sent me this reply on the 1st. And they sent it within about 20 minutes of me emailing them. So that kind of left me the impression that they were like on the fucking ball, you know? I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine. So I sent them an email back on May 8th, which was a week later. Should I contact the local office and ask them? It's getting pretty close to the 60-day mark. Is there anything I can do to help it along? Do you guys have any questions for me? They said the contact information is here, and they sent me a link that had like the main field offices like all over the country. They didn't say whether or not I should contact them. They just sent me the fucking contact information. So that led me to believe that I should contact them. So I did. At about 8 o'clock in the morning, I think on May 9th, was when I fucking called them. I was like, hey, yeah, it's me again, Margaret.
I know you miss me, Margaret. Damn, now I'm gonna have to listen to that because I haven't listened to it in forever.
So I called them. I'm like, dude, like y'all are getting pretty close to this 60-day mark. They probably think I'm fucking stupid because of this 60-day thing, but that's what they got on their website. I'm like, look, y'all are getting close to the 60-day mark. Like, y'all got like a week. Like, what's going on, you know? And he's like, oh yeah, well your application has been forwarded to the local office, and I'm gonna send the area supervisor an email, and you should hear back from them. You should hear back from them by the 16th, and if you don't, then call us. Okay. And we talked about that particular interaction on the Kekfest, I believe. We talked about it previously.
Yeah. Yes.
So now we're up to date, and we're up to speed with the stuff that y'all don't know. I went ahead and called them. Like 5 or 6 times. Because the first however many times before they answered, they didn't answer.
Of course not. The representative you're trying to call is busy. Please leave a message.
Dude, no, I called them.
We will call you back at our earliest convenience.
I called them.
Never.
I called them 3 times at like 8:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then
they still drinking coffee.
And then after, well, the other guy picked up at about that time, so I thought I could get through. So then I called them again at like fucking 10 o'clock and didn't get an answer. So then I sent a fucking email, and this was kind of passive-aggressively worded. I sent the Federal Firearms Licensing Center. I called the Kansas City field office last week after you sent me this email. I was told by the person who answered the phone to get a hold of them on the 16th. I have not heard back from anybody to schedule my inspection, and I cannot get a hold of anybody at the Kansas City field office right now. What am I supposed to do? Is there something that I did wrong in the process of submitting the application? This is me trying to ask as politely as I can. Hey, what the fuck?
That sounds pretty professional to me.
And then they sent me, we have forwarded your inquiry to the specialist assigned to your application. Please feel free to contact specialist. I'm not going to say her last name. It isn't her, interestingly enough. Directly at this phone number they gave me, or their supervisor at this other phone number. So I went ahead and I called this person, and I got sent straight to fucking voicemail.
And don't give me this we've been busy bullshit. You're in Kansas.
So I did not leave a message. I just sent a fucking email. I just sent a... Wow. I sent an email. Well, no. I didn't leave a fucking message. I hung up. She sent me an email, and then I emailed back. She's like, good afternoon. I've emailed the area office who has your application to check the status of your application. As soon as I hear something, I will let you know. Best regards, and then a whole slew of contact information. My reply, which was like probably... it was 2 minutes after she sent me the email. I called you and I got to your voicemail. I got a hold of somebody at 11:57. Oh yeah. But this is... Sorry. The way I'm telling this is convoluted as fuck. I did manage to get a hold of somebody before this lady emailed me and before I decided to reach out to her. I did manage to get a hold of somebody. I got a hold of somebody, and they were like, yeah, no, your application is in, everything's looking good, like, we're gonna get somebody out there, like, your ATF IOI's name is Mike Badinsky, you should be hearing from him at some point next week. Well, we're like halfway through next week now.
They're gonna call you at like Friday at like 3 o'clock.
So, well, she's like a specialist that's assigned to my case, and I'm told this investigator is assigned to my case. So at this time, I was confused, right? So I emailed back. I was like, I called you and I got to your voicemail. I got a hold of somebody at 11:57 who told me, I'm going to use a fake name here, who told me Mike Badinsky was assigned, and a few minutes after I got off the phone, I got an email reply from the FFLC who told me that you were the specialist assigned to me. I called you to see if that information is accurate. Do you and Michael Badinsky have different jobs? I almost said John Sample. That's what I called him on my post. Good morning. Mike Badinsky is the investigator who will perform your on-site inspection, and I am the specialist for the state of Kansas who will update your who will make any update to your file per the area office request. We do different jobs. Your application is being reviewed by the IOI Badinsky. He is who you want to be in contact with. Thank you. This lady, being the ever so helpful lady that she is, could not be bothered to provide me with contact information for Mr. Badinsky.
Okay, I was about to say, how many fucking people did I assign to contact you? It's like you said, like 3 people. It's like, which one do I talk to?
So then I replied. I was like, okay. Is there a timeline that I can expect to hear from him? They took my payment on 3/19 according to my bank statement. I got no reply. I waited like 24 hours and then I sent an email again. Can you tell me the phone number for the area office in Wichita? Well, she gave me a phone number yesterday. And I finally got a hold of somebody who wanted to help. Or maybe he didn't want to help. But maybe he decided that helping me would get me to go away for a while.
He's just the guy that answered the phone.
Dude, no, like this went straight to like I don't know if he's a supervisor. I don't know if he's a special agent. I don't know what this guy's job actually is. Nor was I told. Like, I called, and as soon as I fucking called, I got straight to fucking voicemail. Like, not even any ringing, just bum, like the phone is off.
Damn.
I don't know why, but something in my fucking lizard brain was like, fuck this shit, call him again.
Right.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna call him again and I'm gonna leave him a fucking voicemail. For whatever reason, I chose not to leave a voicemail. This time, it got through all the fucking ringing, and then it went to voicemail. I was like, fuck this, whatever, I'll call him later.
Right.
Dude.
I'm sorry, I don't turn my phone on before 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, this was at like fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I decided to call this guy.
Oh, cigarette break.
So, well, he called me back. I kid you not. I stuffed my phone in my pocket and it was in there for like 30 seconds and then it starts ringing.
Oh, damn.
Here I am thinking it's a scammer because the only people I've been able to talk to reliably on the phone are people who are trying to fucking sell me Medicare Part A and B.
Oh, I got that call today.
Yeah. Yeah, that or extended warranty for your car.
Yeah, that bullshit. So I picked up the phone and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a dick. I picked up the phone.
Don't blame you, because
dude,
they're 2 days past due?
I picked up the phone and I was like, what? And he's like, hello? I'm like, yeah, who's this? He's like, this is the ATF. You called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just so happens I did.
Yes, I did.
Oh. And I've even
More
skipped
than once.
I've even skipped around the story a little bit. So leading up to this, like last night, I was fucking like looking up how to sue the federal government to get my FFL application in. Dead ass. I was looking into the procedure.
Oh, you want to sue the federal government for an FFL? We'll give you your own store. We'll even supply you the guns.
Well, it is, so, I guess this is the part of the story I need to get to, so I can tell it in chronological order. So last night, I emailed my fucking congressman, or the night before last night. I emailed my congressman and I got no response, so I guess it's nice to know what I voted for. I guess Derek Schmidt is a piece of Schmidt. And I was kind of venting to my brother, who's like, his girlfriend or wife is like going to law school, and he got me looking into something called the right of mandamus, which is a legal process where you go to federal court and you pay like $500 and you get a fucking federal judge to go to a government agency and be like, do your fucking job.
Nice.
No,
So
you shouldn't have let me hear that.
So there's a guy who I listen to his podcast or his he calls it a webinar, but I don't follow it when it's a webinar. I just find it on YouTube when he gets done. John Bacher from FFL Consultants. These people like go around the country and make sure that, like, you know, FFLs are compliant, and they get, like, you would pay them to find your fuck ups in your paperwork before the ATF finds them and shuts you down.
Damn.
He replied to the email I sent him at like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Because he's still awake gaming.
Dude, all I'm saying is that guy, if he's replying to work emails at 2 in the morning, he's on a fucking grind. I got mad respect.
Right?
I wasn't expecting to hear from him until like 9 o'clock in the morning. He said that statutorily and legally, the ATF has 75 days from the time they receive my application to approve or deny it. And
Well, then why did they say 60 in the original?
well, the way it's worded on the website, doesn't say that they statutorily have to give it in 60 days. When I reviewed it more, it's that the 60 days is the wait time.
I mean, I get from the time they get it till time to decide, but don't say 60 if it can be another 15 days. I mean, there's people waiting on this shit, like you.
Yeah, like I've been paying rent and other shit for like a shop that I can't fucking sell guns out of because I don't have an FFL.
I mean, exactly. I mean, get your shit together. I remember when that shit used to be, okay, I'm gonna age myself. I remember when that shit used to be like 14 days.
So, I emailed the fucking lady, and that's how I got the number, right? I thought about it for a little bit. I decided to call the number she gave me. This is what I was saying a minute ago. I went straight to fucking voicemail. So I kind of felt like I was gonna get like dicked around again. Dude calls me like 30 seconds later, right? And he actually took the time to fucking listen to what I had to say, which
Good shit.
which was impressive to me because, like, other than the one guy a couple of weeks ago, like, nobody has taken the time of day to fucking listen to anything. The majority...
They don't, honestly, they don't give a shit. They work for the federal government. They don't care. They get their money.
The majority of the ATF people that I have dealt with, I mean, outside of a couple that the bulk of the people that I've dealt with on the phone in the last couple of weeks could learn a lesson about customer service from this guy. Because this guy successfully made me not want to call them again for a while. And made me not feel like I was getting blown off.
Right.
So I was talking to him like, dude, like, what's going on with this? And he went through their system, right? He looked it up and he's like, yeah, it's just going to take time. I was like, well, I've already got an agent assigned to come over here and do this stuff. Like, after that point, like, how much time does it take? Like, usually, I mean, even when I was working, when I was in the Navy, right? Fucking, that's the federal fucking government. They fucking tell you to do, they assign something to somebody and it fucking happens.
All right, yeah.
Like, it might take it might take a little bit to get that thing to be assigned to somebody, but once it is, it fucking happens.
Exactly.
So I was like, so he's like, wait, you already have an IOI assigned to your thing? I was like, yeah, I've had an IOI assigned to my thing for like a week and a half that I know of.
Right, yeah, no shit. Could have been longer.
So he's like, oh, well, then that'll be in a totally different system, and I'll go into that system and I'll look it up and I'll tell you what's going on. It's like, okay. Well, I feel like we're getting somewhere now.
Right. It's always that one person that genuinely cares that, all right, let me see what I can do.
Dude, he looks it up. He's like, well, there's like 3 other licensees that also have applications in that he has to go do inspections for. And then he told me the same thing John Bacher told me. He's like, yeah, it's a 75-day like deadline. From the time you submitted your application, like from the time we got your application at the licensing center to, the time we're supposed to have an approval. I was like, okay, well then we've established it's 75 days. So when's my deadline then? Because it's not what I thought it was, which it's cool, fine, whatever, but I'd like to know what it is.
Right, yeah, exactly. Put that shit in the fine print that days count as soon as we get it, as soon as it's processed, whatever. I mean. So
the guy's like, well, your deadline is the beginning of June. I'm like, what do you mean the beginning of June? Like, can you give me a specific date? Like, the beginning of June means a lot of things to a lot of people. Like, it could be the first week of June, could be the first 10 days, could be the first fucking 5 business days. I don't know.
Right, exactly.
He's like, no, it's like literally the beginning of June. Like, legit, the beginning of June is the deadline. Like, the exact beginning of June. Like, once June happens, we're past our deadline.
No. Okay, now hold on. What was your 60 days? The 19th, right?
Yes.
17th or 19th?
Is it the 19th? Although, hold on a minute. But before we go too far, I thought it was the 19th because that was when they took my payment. They received my application 4 days before that. And the deadline starts when they receive the application.
Well, no, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was about to say. Is it the payment or when they receive it? When the you know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
But no, I get that. But because I remember, I thought you said it was like the 19th, and you said another. Okay, so 15/10 would be 29. I get. I mean, but still, I mean,
I googled it and it spat back like June 1st or June 2nd. I think it spat back June 1st.
I mean, that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Don't say 60 days when it can take up to 75. I mean, at least put it like up to 90 so people like what you're going through now, give me, where's my shit, where you at? I'm paying rent for this, and this, and Oh, we can take up to 75. Okay, don't you think you might want to say that to begin with?
Well, here's what it says on the ATF website so that we're not paraphrasing. How long does it take to approve or disapprove an FFL application? Form 7. We would approve or, depending on the circumstances, deny an application within a 60-day period, which begins the day a properly executed application is received at the Federal Firearms Licensing Center. Is what that says.
I mean, that's a whole lot of vague right there, if you ask me. But I mean, no, I mean, it's plain as day too, but it's also vague.
Yeah. All right, so, you know, the guy gave me some fucking answers, and he says the same thing that I've heard from other people. Well, you should hear from your IOI next week. Sometime next week. Like, well, if the deadline is in the beginning of fucking June, if it's in the beginning of fucking June, I should hope I would hear from him sometime next week.
Well, I mean, it don't get much closer to the beginning of June than next week.
No, it really doesn't. Now I'll tell you how this is going to go down, and my boss is probably going to be pissed. I'm going to have to call in sick next week, I think. The reason for that is because I don't have time to put in a fucking properly executed PTO request.
Right. Just give him a heads up if are you cool with your boss?
I'm cool with him, and I did tell him,
Oh.
I'm like, hey man, when the fucking ATF inspector wants to come look at my shit, like, I'm not coming to work that day. I told him, but I was like, I can't tell you when that day is because they're not telling me when that day is.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna be sick one day here soon for no reason.
And I was like, you know, I kind of gotta do this shit.
Right.
He also wants
That's it.
he also wants to be able to use me for transfers. So
Let's just hope they're not like the cable people. We'll be there between 12 and noon. Good. I'll be here between noon and 2.
now the caveat to that, right? I don't have to have my license
Don't worry about it.
within that 70-day
Don't worry
fucking
about it.
window. I have to have an approval or a denial.
I was gonna say I think you'd have to be approved where you can get your license. Yes.
Yeah, but like the 75-day window is not, well, this is how long it is until you have your license in hand. This is how long it is until I have an approval or a denial.
Oh, I got you.
I'll be right back. I have to check on this kid. He doesn't look like he's working.
Get your oh, I hear a belt in like 2 seconds. 1 second. Actually, pop, 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 pop. 1 second. Second and a half.
There's still stuff on the floor. There's a fork there.
Here comes the white. Oh wait.
Well, once you get the counter done, you need to work on the floor. You need to work on the mirrors. And then work on the floor over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can maybe take that bucket of water and scrub behind the toilet too.
With the toothbrush.
I'm back.
Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. I'm all over it. I got a toothbrush. We're good to go.
So at this point, like, I don't know. It's been kind of annoying. The sources of frustration for me, right? I really hope that my IOI is watching this and he passes this feedback along. The source of frustration for me is not knowing what's going on and feeling like I have to pull teeth out of a shark to get answers from anybody. Like,
Yeah, and that's a bunch of bullshit.
if I'd gotten a hold of that one guy who answered my questions like a week ago, this would have saved me and the ATF a lot of phone calls and emails.
Oh yeah,
And-
definitely.
And that's phone calls, like, that's time that could be spent working on other people's stuff too.
Right.
The guy I talked to, the helpful guy, he did give me the "we're doing a lot of work" speech. He's like, yeah, there's, 2,200 federal firearms license holders in the state of Kansas, and an additional, like, 800 fucking federal explosive license holders.
How do you get an explosive license?
Oh, that's
I might
actually
need one.
that's actually surprisingly not as difficult as you'd think. It's really not.
I might need things that go boom.
Well, with a federal explosives license, you can do that.
You have an intruder in your front yard.
Fucking,
Not
I don't know.
anymore.
It's like just it feels like just about anything's illegal if you pay the government enough money.
Well, you're probably not wrong at all.
So my plan going forward is to not call the ATF until the beginning of June.
Right. Give them about till the 3rd. Where the fuck you at? No, don't do that because you won't get your license.
I'm probably gonna probably the middle of the day on the 4th. Yeah, so we got that going on. There's political moves being made now. We'll segue away from the ATF because I don't think I have much else to say unless y'all got questions.
Oh, no, but before I forget, as I'm looking at these baits that I painted up,
Yeah?
I cannot consciously send them to you
Why not?
because I've got new paints, and when I dipped them into the cure, they all bled and they look like a fucking. No, I'm not
Oh.
gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm not doing that to you.
Okay, I appreciate that. My customers will
I mean,
too.
no, I'm just saying straight up that I'm not happy with them. And I don't know why they bled the way they did, but I can get some color changers painted up to send to you.
Well,
The chameleon paint.
I appreciate it, and full, like, real talk, like, this is not a rush at all. So, like,
No, but like the ones I sent to you that I like had the splatter paint all over them.
yeah,
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Because, and I don't know if it's the paint to the dip, whatever, to like, I won't call it an epoxy. It's not an epoxy, but it's a solid whatever. I don't know if it's a paint reaction or whatever, but they bled out like ugly, and I'm not gonna do that to you. So
I appreciate that.
But
So-
I did order. I got some new blanks coming, and I can put some the chameleon color changing paints on there for you if you want. I got like 5 or 6 different colors. If you want to do that, we can talk later. But
Okay, that'll be cool. So yeah, there's political moves going on now. Don't know if you knew.
no, Illinois
Well,
has become California version 2 tax-wise.
There's bigger shit than that going on. Shit that will actually probably change the way some of your laws there work. They are trying, and I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna happen, but they are trying to royally fucking no lube dick down the fucking NFA.
I read something about that earlier, but
Oh no,
I was getting ready to walk into a meeting, so I didn't get to read the whole thing.
they're doing some sneaky ass shit, and I'm here for it right now because it benefits me. Actually, it doesn't really benefit me that much because I feel like the margin on suppressors is going to be a lot lower if they're taking off the NFA. I feel like they'll become less profitable, but you know what? That's okay. They are trying to take. So normally, in order to like pass a new law, you have to like fucking Congress comes up with it, right? And then they take it to the Senate, and the Senate votes on it. And then it goes to the fucking White House for the president to sign. As far as this goes, the president is basically like, yeah, bring the law to my desk and I'll sign it. So we don't have to worry about him. Now, what would normally happen is I think they're saying you need a 61 vote in the Senate for a normal law. You need like 61 votes or some shit like that. And like the fucking Democrats will just do a filibuster and like shit won't fucking get done. Well, there's a caveat to that. There's a loophole that the current administration has decided to exploit. Budgetary laws do not require as large of a margin and percentage of votes as regular fucking laws do. So that probably raises the question in some of you guys' minds. Okay, what the fuck does short-barreled rifles, sawed-off shotguns, and silencers got to do with the fucking budget?
A lot.
I don't know. I could see Chad asking that. Real talk. He's probably sitting there thinking
Really,
like,
Freddie got the shotgun.
well, no, I'm talking about a sawed-off shotgun, dog.
Yeah, I have one.
I mean, honestly, they make suppressors for tanks.
If
I'm
you
just saying.
if you don't have a tax stamp on that thing, I'd be careful saying it publicly. But I'm talking like a short-barreled shotgun, a shotgun with a barrel length of less than 18 inches.
Well,
Okay, mine
Is
is
it-
exactly 18 inches.
okay, yeah, but there's
So,
a difference between a sawed-off shotgun barrel and a regular 18-inch barrel.
well, yeah, there's several inches of length.
Well, that, yeah. I mean, you can take a sawed-off, but yeah, I mean,
So,
technically speaking, there's a difference between a shotgun and a sawed-off shotgun.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. The difference is if you have 18 inches or above, you're good. If you have 18 inches, I mean if you have less than 18 inches, unless the overall length of the gun is 26 inches, you're a fucking felon. Get back to work. So, take that for what it's worth. Now, like, there is a little bit of a loophole with the shotguns, specifically in that, in the case of the judge, it's not a shotgun. It's a fucking 45 Colt pistol that you can fit 410 bore shells into.
That's what I was gonna say. Did this judge does it also not shoot 38 or no?
No.
45 and 410.
Okay. No. The reason I asked because I thought the judge shot 410s and 38s.
No.
410 and 45.
Nah, it shoots 410 and 45 Colt.
I got you. Okay. No, that's the only reason I was asking. I wasn't sure.
So you need and then you're like, okay, well, what about the Mossberg Shockwave? Like, that's got a barrel that's less than 18 inches. Yeah. But it was manufactured at less than 18 inches. No,
you didn't modify it.
No, that's not what makes it. That's not what makes it legal. What makes it legal is that it has an overall length of like 26 or 28 inches or whatever they came up with for that.
Oh, from stock to barrel. I got you. Okay.
From the fucking bore to the Now it does not have a stock. If it had a stock, it would be a short-barreled shotgun, but it doesn't have a stock.
I got you. Okay.
So
I got you.
Because of the sweet spot it exists in, legally standing, it is not a shotgun at all. It is a firearm. Which is fucking.
Would it be?
Huh?
Or would it be a blunderbuss?
No.
No, because the barrel wouldn't be coned out. So I got you.
No,
okay.
No. The difference between that and a blunderbuss is that a blunderbuss is basically an antique black powder fucking system that you don't need a FFL to do anything with. You can have that shit mailed right to you.
I got you. Okay.
The fucking antique black powder weapons are not controlled by the fucking GCA.
Got you.
So a firearm is a weird spot where it's not a pistol, but it's not a shotgun or a rifle within the legal definitions. Because they legally define what each of these things are.
Oh, okay.
There is a company called Franklin Armory. I don't know if they still do it. They used to make these braced AR-15s. Right now, I think they're most well known for their binary trigger. But they used to make these, and they might still. I'm looking at their website now. They used to make these AR-15s that were long enough to not be considered a pistol, but short enough to not be considered. Yep, here's one right here. I'll post it in Discord. Now, you cannot put a fucking vertical grip on an AR-15 pistol. Physically you can, but per the law, you can't fucking do that, or you're making a short barrel. You're making an AOW at that point. It's in genital. So what you do is you'd build it like an AR pistol, but you'd have a barrel that is long enough to get it to the overall length of 26 inches, which would put it in the firearm classification, and that's what lets you put a fucking vertical grip on it.
Damn.
So, yeah. That shit's kind of fucking interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, for sure.
Yeah, well, if they fucking strike, if the fucking short act goes through, all that shit's gone. All those regulations are gone. If the Hearing Protection Act goes through, all of the silencer regulations are fucking gone. Like,
Damn.
you'll still have to file out a 4473 to get a silencer, because legally, silencers are considered firearms under the Gun Control Act. But
How's the suppressor? Well, whatever.
no, it's a lot of people would want to bitch about them, you know, being classified and treated as firearms, but what people don't take into consideration is that if they're classified and treated as firearms, they are protected as such under the Second Amendment.
I got you. But I'm just saying, suppressors are still loud, though. I mean, okay, like, not for a 22 or a 9, but anything above a 9, that shit's still going to be loud.
45's pretty quiet. 300 blackout's pretty quiet.
I haven't shot a suppressor with a 45, so I can't answer that.
It really depends on your choice of ammo as well.
True.
Get to work. I told you all the stuff you needed to do. What's up, Jamie? So, yeah, like, it comes down to your ammo choice and stuff like that as well. If I shoot regular fucking 22 rounds through my 22 rifle with the silencer on it, it will still sound fairly loud because the fucking round is breaking the sound barrier.
Hold on a second. I'll send it to you as soon as I find it.
If you want to be truly silent, then what you need to do is you need to have subsonic rounds.
Here, I'll send it to you now. Is this subsonic shit or what?
You don't necessarily need to have subsonic rounds. The rounds that are firing out of your gun need to not be breaking the sound barrier. I can fire regular ammo. I can fire regular ammo through my pistol, through my 22 pistol, and it's fine because it doesn't break the sound barrier.
I just send it to you. What the fuck is that? I guess is what I'm asking.
6.5 Creedmoor and 6.5 PRC.
But look how small them fuckers are, though. Was that subsonic shit or what?
No.
Oh.
No, and the picture's kind of distorted.
Okay. I was just asking. I didn't know. I was just asking.
They do make. I'm sure they do make subsonic versions of those bullets. But like, I don't know. If you're firing it out of a 16-inch barrel, it's not going to inherently be subsonic.
Well, I guess I was just going from the casing to the fucking round. It's like, how the fuck do you go from a casing like that to a fucking needle? I guess is my question, but...
Well, that's kind of easy. You just make the mouth of the case smaller.
No, I get that, but I was like...
Are you asking what the point is?
Well, no, I'm just like, wouldn't the blast from the gunpowder explode that in the barrel, or no? I mean, that's an awful fucking thin point.
No. It's perfectly fine. I mean, you know, it's gonna be the same as fucking any other fucking bullet. Like, the physics are gonna work the same way. Like, the barrel has to be strong enough to withstand the amount of PSI that the explosion is gonna fucking do.
Right.
But that picture is also distorted and looks a bit more dramatic than it actually is.
Well, I was like, I kind of thought that at first. I was like, how the fuck you can't even shoot that? I mean, I mean, I guess you could, but good luck.
I mean, people do it all the time. People do it all the time. Actually, 6.5 Creedmoor is like the most popular hunting ground currently.
I can see that. Honestly, I can see that.
And it's not terribly expensive. Like, it's comparable to 308 in cost.
I got you.
And it is like stupid fucking accurate.
I
Like,
was gonna say that's like a damn flow. What do they call it? The flow dart, whatever, flow gun, whatever they call them. Flow dart, I guess.
I have
I
have a barrel for a 6.5 Grindel that I'm eventually going to turn into a gun.
Hell yeah.
But the 6mm, like, ballistically speaking, the 6mm is such a good fucking bullet. So anyways, they've been doing some political maneuvering, and they're trying to attach the Hearing Protection Act and the Short Act to Trump's fucking, what did he call it? The big beautiful bill. It's gonna be a big beautiful bill. Probably the most beautiful, if I do say so myself. Kind of a shitty Trump impression, but it works. It's gonna be, it's a big beautiful bill. It's gonna be huge.
Now, speaking, okay, I grew up on a farm, so hearing protection is relatively new. I mean, through the years, whatever. But on the farm, I was on a fucking open-headed John Deere tractor that had pistons the size of dinner plates. So, I mean, hearing protection wasn't a thing, but I don't know where I'm going with this whilst I'm talking, but
there's a fucking 6.5 Creedmoor that's not fucking distorted. Looks a little less insane.
damn. Yeah, I'm good.
It shoots really straight. It shoots at a pretty damn fucking quick velocity. Like, people are making 1,200 yard shots with this fucking gun.
I can see that. Shit.
Yeah, like, that's one of the reasons why I'm choosing to make a 6.5 Grindel is just all of the shit that you can do with that bullet.
Yeah.
Like, you could really reach out and touch something with that. I haven't been able to test it, but anecdotally speaking, you have the same fucking velocity at 1,000 yards as you do at the fucking muzzle, which is fucking insane.
It's fuck yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, and this is on an AR-15 platform, so you can build it up so it weighs almost nothing.
Damn.
We had somebody quit at work.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they fucking rage quit.
Did you hurt their feelings?
No.
I would have.
I wasn't there.
Oh.
I just heard about it from, like, her boss. I was like, fuck. Like, I came in the morning after she quit, and I saw her key card and her key sitting on the fucking table. and like a bunch of shit that was there previously that, like, you know how you fucking just have shit on your desk?
Right.
Well, all of that shit wasn't there.
Oh damn. You gone.
So that kind of made me like, huh, this is different and new, and it just kind of felt weird that morning.
Damn. Aura was off.
Oh yeah, the fucking burglar alarm wasn't activated either, which is also kind of weird. I'm used to hearing the annoying beep that comes out of that thing. Was like, huh, that's odd.
No shit. Stole a bunch of shit and quit.
Nah, she didn't steal anything. Although she very well could have. She wouldn't have stolen anything that I care about, but she could have stolen some stuff if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing in that fucking office that I care about is the fucking Warframe statue my girlfriend got me.
Nice. I really forgot. Never mind. Words are hard tonight.
Like, other than that Warframe statue, like, the whole building could just, like, get struck by a meteor and it wouldn't bother me. Like, some of the files on my computer being lost would inconvenience me.
Right.
Fucking having to, like, having to fucking log back into everything on a new computer would kind of be a pain in the ass. Outside of that, I don't give a shit. Like, whatever. I'm gonna be working remotely soon.
Good shit.
So
Nothing wrong with working
Control that?
at home.
do what?
Can you control that?
What do you mean?
Think about it.
What, you think I'm gonna sit at home and game all day?
Yeah,
Oh.
never mind. It went over your head. You're gonna be working remotely. Can you control that?
Oh, the fucking TV remotes. I don't have a fucking TV, so that's not where my brain usually goes.
Yep. Up, and down, left, right, BA, let's start. Let's go.
I'm gonna be fucking.
Oh, we're playing Contra. Let's go.
I'm gonna be doing. I'm going to be using my gun shop as a work office. It's gonna be great.
I don't see what the problem is. I mean, hold on. I gotta go shoot some people. I'll be right back. Okay, we good. Fortnite win, #1.
What?
I'm just talking shit.
I can't remember.
I
last night.
I was talking to the kid. He was trying to say something to me.
I haven't played Fortnite in a while.
I haven't either. I haven't turned my PlayStation on in 2 months. Fuck.
I tried it once.
I've been playing fucking Tears of the Kingdom. That's about it. I haven't even been on my fucking Minecraft server.
You want to talk about gaming? You want to talk about gaming, dude? I 100% hit Oblivion.
Nice.
Good shit. Good shit.
All the achievements.
That
Hell
is
yeah.
that is my goal now with this second playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom. I want to try to 100% it.
Shit, you got this.
I've beaten it once. I beat the game. Now I want to try to complete the fucking game.
Well,
I'm gonna be your motivation, Cajun.
Yeah. Well, the main fucking thing for me is gonna be I really gotta start doing more upgrades on shit than what I did in my last playthrough, because can't 100% it unless I'm kicking Lionel and fucking Gleeok ass. And last game I could not kick Lionel or Gleeok ass, so. But I do already have a very rare and very powerful fucking sword.
I need a sword. Oh, I've got swords. Never mind.
I got one that's fucking diamond. It's a diamond sword already.
What? I doubt it, but we'll see.
I just haven't
I'll be
used
back.
it yet because I don't want to wear it down. I'm waiting. That's gonna be the sword for when shit hits the fan. And I'm stuck in a fight I don't want to fucking be in.
Right, no shit.
I tell you, it's a lot different playing it on that big ass 55 inch. I see shit that I couldn't see before.
Oh yeah, I'll bet. 100%.
I mean, I like my little 32 inch. Don't get me wrong, or whatever this thing is, but like tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, that's gonna be Thursday night right there.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you've been laying there taking a break. All I'm saying is, if you don't get it done, consequences. Fuck around and find out.
All you really got to say is you got 20 minutes till mom gets home. Get your shit together.
Oh no, if he doesn't get his shit together, we're gonna be wading in some water and cleaning up the fucking lake.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
I ain't even fucking around, dude. This kid's been doing nothing but fucking arguing.
Oh, here comes the white glove treatment. You done fucked up, son. Sorry. You done fucked up because the white glove done come out.
Nah, I got a wooden spoon.
You really done fucked up.
He's like, well, why do I gotta do chores? Why? Because fucking you don't care when we leave you sitting in your room. You don't give a shit.
Do you work? Do you go to school, work, or provide? Yep. Here's a broom. Here's a mop. Sorry, I'm that.
Kid,
I'm
get
that
to
asshole.
work.
I am that asshole.
I'm about to be a real asshole here in a minute. Get to work. Now! I'll be back.
You're lucky I'm like 9 hours away. We tag team this shit.
Do you need help finding your way in there? No. Then go. You'll be able to take a break when you're taking a shower. Until then, clean that fucking bathroom, dude.
Oh, I'd knock you down. I'd done knock teeth clean out of mouth right now by now.
No. Yeah, an hour straight and still ain't done. You're gonna do it as long as it takes till it gets done. You don't get to tell me what you deserve and what you don't deserve. I don't care what you think you deserve.
You deserve to be kicked straight in
Right.
the square between the ass
I don't
cheeks.
think you do, so you're not getting one. Alright. I work for 8 to 9 hours a day. I don't give a shit. No, I don't. Now shut up and clean. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
That's what I said a minute ago. You're lucky I'm 8 hours away. We tag team that shit and go like old school.
Oh yeah, for real. Like, you want to sleep? You want to sleep on my couch for a little bit and like fuck up his summer break too?
I might.
Like he just
What
got
you doing?
he just got summer break today, and he's like really in the process of making me want to make his summer break miserable.
What are you doing next weekend? Maybe.
I ain't doing shit next weekend. What's up? We might be going out to the lake.
Well, if I ever get my boat back from the shop, me too.
Cast a fucking fishing line in while he picks up trash.
You damn straight.
And then because I'm such an awesome guy, I'm gonna do some Navy style shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna fucking make him.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make him pick up pebbles from the side of the road. I'm gonna make him do a FOD walk down of a fucking dirt road out here.
That's not a pebble. That's a rock. Put that back down.
And we're gonna pick up pebbles that are, I don't know, roughly 3/8 inch. I think would be a good size.
That's pretty close. That's
And
pretty
then
good.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take that fucking bucket, right? We're gonna take it home. I'm gonna spill that shit on the porch, and then I'm gonna make him pick it up.
Dick, but I love it. Total dick move, but I love it.
Yeah, but the thing is I've been trying to be nice, and that hasn't worked. But the times that I have chosen to be a dick, that has worked.
You're not wrong.
So
Not wrong at all.
if being nice doesn't work, but being a dick does,
It's called FAFO.
then obviously I need to just be a dick and maybe skip being nice.
Right. It's called FAFO. You about to find out you done fucked around too much.
Yeah, I mean I'll try to be nice, but I'm not gonna try as hard as I previously had been because it hasn't worked. It's like, well, why do you yell at me? Why? Because you don't fucking listen when I talk normally.
I
So then
tried to be
to-
nice, but
Yeah,
I
then
tried to be nice. Now it's my turn.
I gotta fucking talk even louder because you don't fucking hear me, and then eventually it turns into fucking yelling because you ain't listening.
Right. Take your fucking earbuds, your AirPods, whatever they call them these days, out your ears and listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
He ain't got no AirPods right now. In fact, as far as electronics go, he ain't got shit. I got the hard drive for his gaming computer sitting on my desk right here.
Good shit.
Got his phone sitting on my nightstand. Like, he ain't got shit right now because he was going on his fucking school computer at like fucking midnight, like 2 o'clock in the morning, fucking watching YouTube videos when he wasn't supposed to be.
Damn.
And then on top of that, he's logged into his gaming computer at like 2:38 in the morning. He tells me he wasn't, but, well, the event viewer tells me that somebody logged in at 2:38 a.m. using his password and credentials.
Right.
So, I don't know. Maybe a fucking Russian Chinese hacker fucking logged in using that shit, but I
Do
don't
you want to
think
go
so.
the Russian? Do you really want to go the Russian route right now?
Hey, all I'm saying is maybe the Russians were targeting him.
Well, no. The person in RETV, the Russian, Putin's my uncle, blah, 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 whatever we've talked about in the past.
Yeah, is there an update on that shit?
No.
Yeah, apparently you can take a fucking train or drive to Russia.
Fuck.
Did you know?
That
Did
mu-
you know you could take a train to Russia? Did you know you could drive to Russia? I didn't.
I mean, if we built a fucking bridge from Alaska to fucking Russia, that'd theoretically be possible.
I mean, technically, yeah, because that's like what, 50 miles or something like that.
Yeah.
And it'd be the longest, roughest 50 mile of your life.
Well, it'd also be like it'd be the longest bridge ever made.
You're not wrong.
Honestly, I think it would be better to fucking make a tunnel than a bridge.
I'm not driving underwater. You know how my luck is?
No, you're not going.
I would
No,
be halfway to fucking Russia and that tunnel collapsed and I would fucking drown.
no, you're not driving.
That's how my luck.
You're not driving underwater. Like, I guess you don't really understand how tunnels like that work. They don't like assemble some fucking pipe underwater for you to drive through. They bore it under the fucking ground that is under the body of water.
No, I know how it works. I'm just saying, no, my luck, I'd drown. Yeah, but apparently you can drive to Russia. You can take a train to Russia. You can be there in like 2 hours. I don't know.
Is there trying to think.
There's no
Chad-
SR-71s that are gonna get you there.
Chad had some shit that he was gonna get into.
Just real quick, it's just a logical thing. I don't know if you saw.
Take your time.
We had fucking we had a jailbreak in Louisiana.
Yeah, I did see that.
It was 10, not 11. They originally said it was 11. This is how up to date this fucking jail is.
They can't fucking. Okay, so they said 11.
All right, I'm getting to that.
And then they came out and they said 10. Is there like no accountability for these fucking inmates?
They moved one guy from one cell to another, did not log it, so they thought he escaped. He was actually in his new cell.
Okay, so they don't have
So it is
accountability
10.
for these
They've
inmates.
caught 5 of these motherfuckers. Now, keep in mind, these men have had 10 days to fucking run. They caught 5 of them, all still in the city.
If you gave me 10 days, I'd be in fucking Mexico.
Gators
I
got
would
the
have
other
stolen a
5.
fucking car and been gone. Day 1.
I wouldn't have.
Gators got the other 5.
I wouldn't have.
Gators did
no,
not get the fucking other 5. They're nowhere near the water.
I wouldn't have stolen. I
Come
wouldn't.
on now.
I wouldn't have stolen a car, bro.
So what you would have
I
did?
wouldn't have done
Hitchhike?
that. I'd have fucking hiked that shit. Yeah.
They hiked it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is what's gonna happen is you're gonna steal the car. Somebody's gonna report the car stolen, and fucking everywhere nowadays has these goddamn flock cameras. So that shit's gonna end up like, oh yeah, this escaped inmate stole my car. They're gonna put an APB out for your vehicle, and the minute you drive by
Well,
a
that's fucking
stoplight,
better
they're
than being
gonna
caught on
fucking
the
know where-
cameras walking around the French Quarter like these assholes got caught.
Well, that's on them.
Yeah, I was gonna say they could have fucking walked anywhere. Why the fuck did they
If I'm
walk
gonna-
there?
If I'm gonna
Because
break out
anywhere
of
they would have
prison,
went
I'm
out of the
sure-
city, they would have been walking across interstate and bridges. That's why.
Okay, so
So where the fuck are they gonna walk to?
fucking anywhere that's not there.
10 days. They're not making it that far fucking walking. I can promise you that.
Dude, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, you'd be far enough that they won't fucking find you.
They've
You give me
arrested 2 fucking jail workers for assisting. Both female, go figure.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, but if you give me a 10-day head start though, you'll never fucking see me again, I guarantee it.
Dude, you won't fucking see me again either. I tell you what I will not fucking do though is I will not steal a fucking car. Nah, the closest I would get to that is breaking into your fucking car and stealing money out of it if you left any there. So that I could take a damn Greyhound. Although even that's not safe anymore. Y'all,
No.
have y'all heard about these flock camera systems?
They've been catching them on the fucking cameras. They've been watching them on the cameras. That's how they're catching them.
Yeah. They're
catching them walking around fucking town.
I don't think you guys quite understand the rabbit hole that is these fucking flock camera systems, dude. Like, they know fucking everything you do based off of these fucking cameras.
Well, then why they don't know how they got out of the jail? Because the picture of the fucking hole they're saying they went through. Let me tell you something. I could have a Shih Tzu that wouldn't fit through that fucking hole. There ain't no way these big motherfuckers fit through that hole.
Al.
They were walked out the fucking door. But yet there's no footage of that.
They probably do know how these people got out of jail, and they're just not saying it. Because, you know, they have to patch up that fucking vulnerability.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot better to come out to the media and be like, oh yeah, he did some fucking Shawshank Redemption shit.
Yeah.
So, I guess, I don't know, maybe 5 of them could be a supporters.
Yeah.
Supporter?
But they didn't
Hey,
ship
Jones.
the other motherfuckers to Angola. The ones they caught, they were just in New Orleans parish jail. Now they're in fucking Angola. So,
What?
Keck.
No, not yet. Coming up
Good
soon.
luck getting the
but
fuck
not
out of
yet.
there.
So get back to work.
Oh, so
Rubber-dub-dub.
Trump, they accepted that luxury jet from Qatar, huh?
Yeah, oh, yeah, how about that?
They fucking accepted it. I wonder how many
Hey, get back
bugs
to
and
work. What the
GPS
fuck you
trackers
think
are in
you're
that
doing?
bit.
Hold on a minute, Chad. What do you think
Yeah.
you're doing? Huh? Get back to work. I know that you're not done. You've
Right.
only been in there like a half hour, and I can still see shit on the floor from here.
It ain't break time.
Yeah, well, I can. Get back to work. Good. You can work 2.5 more if you keep it up. Fucking get back to it.
Oh,
I don't give a shit. I didn't ask you what you want. No, you don't. What you need is to get your little ass back to work.
someone needs a face bounce off the wall.
Get off your fucking ass. What, do you need help getting up? No, do you need help getting up? Then get up. Get up. Get up or I will get you up.
Get up, trust me. Get up.
Too
Whoops,
fucking
wait.
bad. I had to work 8. Get up. Then get up when I tell you to. You want to fucking yell at me? Huh?
Someone's about to get slapped.
All right. Well, apparently I have some life lessons to teach. So I'm
Well,
gonna go
that's
ahead
less-
and Do what?
No, I was gonna say. That's why I said that's like someone's about to get smacked.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring this live stream to an end so that I can teach
Cool.
some life lessons.
Alright, dude.
I will see you
All
guys
right.
on the next one. Until then, peace out, bitches.